Hello Mzansi and welcome to Creative Talk. My name is Evh'a Nteso and of course this platform it's all about us learning, discussing, debating and arguing about the issues that affect the creatives within the cultural and creative arts space. As you all know that I don't roll alone, I'm always with my mentor, my legendary, I call him my teacher, Mr. Atabafukate, but today he's not here. But don't worry, because the topic is still going to be hot. Now, joining me in the studio, before I even introduce him, let me tell you, we're going to talk about music versus AI. And then we dive into spirituality, how religion affects us as creatives and also the industry itself. And then we round it off, obviously, the artists, why are they always having stress, Mare? Why are they always having this mental illnesses? So now I need you guys to please put your hands together for my one and the only guest, Mr. Nkosinathi, aka Smega-Nkosi.
Cheers.
Yeah. How are you, my brother?
Holy Oxygen, it's good to be here. Thank you for having me.
Okay.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what is Holy Oxygen to start with?
Moyo ingcwele.
Oh, Moyo ingcwele.
Holy Oxygen.
Hallelujah.
You'll make me speak in tongues now. Yes.
But now your Holy Oxygen sounds like Osangoma. I can understand.
Prophet.
We prophet.
Namanje nje kunezinto eziningi engizibonayo. Wena uclean. You're so clean.
Okay.
We can continue.
I'm very innocent,
Very.
Kisamaka boyfriend why?
Like Maria.
Maria ne. Skale bala ba butsitse hore na Maria o thotse ngwana jwang.
The first banshee in the Bible.
Yeah, you know. So, my brother, today we're going to talk about things that are a bit sensitive, but also educational at the same time.
Absolutely.
And I know that you are in the music industry, but before we start, please tell our audience, when it's our industry, because Baba claim, eh?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I go by the name Nkosinathi Nkosi, aka Smega-Nathi.
Hey.
Yeah. When you mention Smega-Nathi, don't forget
the
yay part.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a musician / cinematographer / editor / an entrepreneur. So yeah, with passion.
With passion.
Yes.
The name Smega.
That's a beautiful question.
Yeah.
It is just an abbreviation, but it hails from Ndebele language.
Okay.
So Smega-Meru, which
What
is a
does that
firefly.
mean?
A firefly.
Firefly.
Snakangwedi kaSpedi.
Oh.
That thing after the rain, that
Yeah.
insect that lights.
Yeah.
I call it, natural, self-battery charged insect.
Haibo.
Because that's where God, can I tell you the truth?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
where I saw that God is extra large.
Okay. Not XX large.
No, XX
Yeah,
large.
okay.
Because God created an animal that has a bulb.
Heban.
How profound.
So you're a bulb.
I'm the light.
Energy how?
I'm the light.
It's too much.
In Gauteng, when I come here, they say it's mega kinyogo. Because
Yeah.
I'm from Pumalang.
Okay.
Where I come from, it's light.
Yeah.
And money is light. Imali
Yeah.
yakalisa.
So Mpumalanga, you guys rock because you brought us the light today.
Yep, from the east.
So what do you do in the industry?
As in chacha industry. To be honest with you, I am a server in the industry in all spheres.
Nice.
As I stated, I'm a musician / cinematographer, producer, editor, entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I'm a director.
Package,
You understand? So I'm an all-rounder. I'm actually Tyler Perry wasemzansi.
Aibo!
In short,
Tyler Perry in the house! Come on now, come on.
Yes,
But then, because we're talking music today,
yes.
what role do you play in the music industry?
Both. I'm in the behind the scene,
Yeah.
and I'm also in front of the scene. So currently, right now, I've just done my album called "We Listen, We Don't Judge." It is a Kwaito piano album, consists of 13 tracks, which I'll be shooting 13 music videos for it. That makes me...
Wait, 13, bruh?
13.
Because normal people, they shoot one.
1 or 2 or 3 or 4. So I'm going to be the first South African musician to do so. To shoot the entire album.
When I get Sarsin te batlana le wena, o nka ka tšhelete kana yo shoota 30 music videos.
Relax.
O bone batho ba tsamaya ka di-vele tsa mapodisa, ne? Stop confessing too much, bro.
Exactly, like you are one about Jima Sheikh or not, to tell you the truth, it's a lot.
It's a lot.
We will unpack.
No, today we talk about Smega. You know,
No,
today
that's
we talk
very
about
true.
Smega.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So let's talk a bit about your 13 music videos. You
Yes.
know, what inspired that?
To
As
me-
you are the first to do that.
Actually, it's a very powerful question.
Yeah.
I'm always a unique, authentic artist. I love being unique. I love being authentic.
Yeah.
So this is what I've learned.
Yeah.
As I grew up and as I aspired to be a musician, I saw that many people, they want to get signed by a record label, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool, Lynn, I want to get signed.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And when I was on that journey of getting signed, God said no. You see, and I saw a lot of the no's and the red flags in the record label space.
Yeah.
So I opened my own record label, right? But what will distinguish me from other artists, other labels?
Yeah.
You know, and I had to study that each label maybe will do 3 music videos for an album's artist. I mean, artist album.
Yeah.
3 music videos, and that's it. And then when I opened the label Loyal Kings Records, that's where I realized that, you know what, let Loyal Kings Records be the first to produce Smega-Nathi, the whole entire album, to shoot the music videos. But
Yeah.
the inspiration was because content has become currency.
Aish, content has become currency, but you know what? You deserve a round of applause for those 13 music videos. And go, come on now, come on.
Thank you.
Yes, you
Bravo,
know.
bravo.
So, ke batla go tseba ntwana man, but you are broke, bruh.
Yeah.
Where do you get the money from?
I mean, with or without money, I move.
You move.
Yeah, like
Hey, motivation.
I move with the blood of God, you know.
Yeah, that's
To be
nice.
honest with you, this is
Yeah.
what I've learned. If you master the journey and the exodus of Moses,
Yeah.
Moses had no money to move the exodus.
Preach, brother.
You understand?
Yes.
But he managed to move millions of people from one point to another.
Wow.
There was a moment whereby the mission of Moses was running out of resources.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
God blessed the people that were next to Moses to give
Yeah,
to Moses' tent. So this is the same with me. I will use my money, and when my money depletes,
Yeah.
I'm expecting the team, you know, the surrounding people, those who believe in me,
Yeah.
to contribute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the mission moves.
I want to be like you when I grow up. Your faith is so strong.
Thank
eh?
you,
Because
thank
I think,
you.
I mean, you sound like someone who believes in blessing others.
Yes.
Because you know that blessings, once you get once you bless others, you get more blessed.
Yes.
Right? So it means your cup, it never runs dry.
I'm a river Jordan.
We are coming to spirituality.
Yes.
Re tlo
Yes.
sharp.
No.
Re tlo sharp. But let's come back to the music now.
Absolutely.
What would you say this is where we are as South Africans in terms of the music industry? And I want you to code, you know, negative and positive things, because we really need to understand as South Africans, especially artists. Or ha ke batla ho kena ko musicing, I must understand where we are now.
Yes, I won't lie to you. South African music has been growing tremendously over the years.
Yeah.
However, I felt like we lacked innovation for some years. So we are coming okay. Right now, I can say we're 80% as to compare to the US music, because I will always compare it with the US. I don't know other countries, you know. I feel like South Africa is USA 1.0.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? So, yeah.
1.0?
Yes.
It was a bit, wait.
So we are like 80% innovating.
Yeah.
It's unlike films. We are still on 1% there.
Yeah, of course.
So, but with music, I can say we're in a good space. This
Yeah.
digital platformness is really helping us. Back in the day, you were supposed to go through a certain company, you know,
Yeah.
signed to a certain company, do their company policies, whatever. And you know, if you don't have a relative in the music industry, it's hard for you to penetrate the industry.
true.
So
Yeah.
you needed someone close. The connection is also a currency in the music industry. But now, people utilize the social media, the TikToks, the Instagram, the Facebook, and then they can be globally recognized.
You know, ke share this platform with Mr. Adam Afugadi,
I
right?
know, yes.
Yeah, our quite legend, right?
Yes.
Hey, and sometimes we have strike, boy.
Yes.
Ke re, ke young blood, the man old blood, boy. And sometimes I feel like he still believes their
Analog.
way of
Analog.
analog. I
Yes.
understand, but how would you say that really helped them? And do you think it's still, relevant in these days?
To be honest with you, I'm an analog type of guy as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it's just that I use like 40% digitalness.
Okay.
And then 60% I still believe in my old foundations. Because this is what I believe. Analog is always the best. It's carbon free, but this digital thing, these fast things, at the longer run, they have side effects. You get me? Without data, who are we?
And who are we then?
You understand?
Without our phones, who are we?
But with analog, we move.
Maybe explain the part analog. That way, now you're still utilizing.
Yes. The analog means with or without electricity, I move. With, without data, I move. And then it is like somebody who really realizes on the digital platforms. So that is why I'm like, if the internet goes away for a year, that means you're broke. You get what I mean? If you're an engineer and uses AI tools, if you don't have data, it's gone. So that means you must rely on the data. But a person who uses analog will say, no, asihlanganise le ntambo le siyibypasse kanje siyidonse kanje. We understand.
No, that's a good one. But then I mean, the disc, no,
that's very true.
Yeah, we no longer have even the gadgets that you can actually tell us to play that.
But to be honest with you, I'm also there.
Yeah.
Actually, hence that's why the Mzansi wood.
Okay.
I'm there. Packaging content is important. If CDs were outdated, and then we came to an evolution of USB, USB-Cs, you name them, the SD cards. We were supposed to keep the same, the cars supposed to have that SD card inserters. Yes, cars have USB inserters, which is good. But for musicians, they were supposed to, especially I blame the software developers of South Africa. They were supposed to lock music of an artist in a USB so that they cannot delete it. You get? So that artists can sell USBs the way they used to sell CDs, because they were not getting hungry as today. The streams in Twana, they're making us broke. I won't lie to you. Like one stream is 0.1 cent. 0.1 cent. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, ne? But we're gonna come to that because it's very interesting that we take people through the journey.
True.
That how did Abo Spike Rebo Atamafukate Bumdu survived, and they still are surviving today, even though they still find it hard. Abanye, all right, abanye, not our Atamafukate. They're still battling with understanding, technology, and they still believe in reading the newspapers as compared to reading news from your phone. Exactly, So, but what are some of those analog tools that you think are still relevant even today, and they're still helping our brothers and sisters out there who are in the industry?
No, man. I would say there are plenty, but I'll just name a few. Radio, number one. It's frequency. You don't need a data. I think as a musician, if you utilize radio very well, you can still get some
results.
Live performances, going there, feeling the whole experience. For me, right now they stream, right? They live stream, they do Twitch, they do other platforms, but I still believe in live performances. People interacting with the musician interacting with its fans. I still believe in that. What analog tool again? I would say the CD. I'm sorry, I'll mention it.
Okay.
I feel like we must be like Zonke Digana, like this lady, the singer. She believes she sold CDs, you get what I mean? Sometimes buy the CD not because of you wanna play it. To feel it, to be in, be tangible to the music of your favorite artist. To me, I still believe that. I'm an old soul, by the way.
So let's go back to the tools that you spoke about.
Yes.
A radio, it's still relevant, but now we have podcasts.
Yes.
We have all these other platforms where now a radio, they realize that the online is taking over. You understand? But if you were to compare the two, do you think if you were to go for podcast, you'll survive? and leave out radio completely?
I feel like podcast has
Yeah.
done better than radio,
Okay.
because radio you only listen.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes you listen and get bored and just do whatever you do. But podcast really keeps people glued, because I watch you like how they're watching us right now,
Yeah.
and
And
they
they very
can
rata,
understand
ne?
and love us.
Yeah,
You see? So, and again,
Yeah.
you can take the same podcast you're watching, convert it into audio. But with radio, you cannot convert radio into an MP4.
Eish. Yeah, ne.
You see?
Yeah.
So podcast, I feel like it's radio 2.0.
Radio 2.0. But I want us to go into details, ne? Podcast, people can see you. But do you know, Guti, radio, you can fall in love with someone behind the mic?
And I feel like that's where the power was.
Exactly.
Yes.
And I want to find out, hey, khale ba rata Eva because ba utlwile voice ai monate. But the moment they see Eva, you know how people
But
are.
that's tshwanele voice.
And that's tshwanele voice, you know, do you think it has got that disadvantage at some point?
I would say yes and no.
Yeah.
Reason being,
Yeah.
beauty lies on the beholder's eyes.
Yeah.
And yes, there are some people that have beautiful voices, but when you meet them in faces or in physical form, you don't kind of fall in love with what you used to fall in love. So I would say people should always rely on what the person is saying. Always.
That is powerful. Rely on what I'm saying. So let's go back to music versus AI.
Yes.
You spoke about streaming.
Yes.
And I don't know, personally, I tried to watch the streamings, ne? But I still feel like I'm old-fashioned.
Yeah.
I want to touch you. Get his mega autograph over there, you know. But how do you feel about it?
No, I'm in the same page with you. It's just that I'm a bubbly person.
Okay.
I can do well in streaming.
Yeah.
It's just that it gets exhausting. But I would say this: live stream, but don't go longer. You get me? I know there are people like how we see online, they're even playing games online.
Yeah.
For a person like me, I don't have time to do that. Like, I'm too busy with different offices that I need to cater. You know, the editing will be calling, music rehearsals will be calling, prayer, I need to go and pray and give God that time. You know, and I don't feel like spending the whole 6 hours streaming.
But
I feel like it
we used to spend a
benefits-
lot of time watching people during COVID, bruh.
No. Listen, it was because you were locked in.
Okay.
You get me?
I'll
now,
give you that one.
Now, look, now there's more events.
Yeah.
There is more activities. People are building beautiful resorts out there.
Yeah.
People are out and about.
Yeah.
And sitting down watching somebody else. I always like, you see, Big Brother, you know?
Yeah.
Like watching people waking up, sleeping. I don't have it in me, you
Yeah.
know, to watch you waking up, brushing your teeth. There are a market for that.
Yes.
I won't lie to
Yeah,
you.
true that.
So I will say, focus on your market. If your market is people who are bored or who have a lot of time to watch you, do that long streaming. But if you're like Evha, because I know your caliber, we don't have time.
Hey,
with
you
that.
know my caliber.
So you can stream for 15 minutes. It will do good for you.
Is it? Yeah. But don't you think it's a lack of creativity?
I
The
feel like
reason
that.
why we're talking creative talk, because I believe that, you know, I watch a lot of American content and I do also watch a lot of African content,
Yes.
including ours, right? But I just feel like people are lacking creativity because you can be a musician. I'll take an example with what DJ Zinhle is doing now. She's a DJ. She kept us so busy during COVID. And immediately after COVID, she started this beautiful festival. And she has given us an opportunity to see how hard she's working in putting together this festival. You understand? And I still can't forget that she's a musician. And for the fact that she's showing us another interesting part of her life. As a musician, I mean, that for me is interesting. After the festival, she still continues to show us, guys, I'm not just a musician, I can open so many shops. So I guess it's a lack of creativity.
I
in a
agree
way.
with you. I won't lie to you. As I told you, everyone is unique. Everyone has an authentic story. Like your story is not like mine, so it can sell. So I feel like our older generation,
Yeah.
they used to think deeper. And when you say music versus AI, this AI is kind of making us lazy. You get me? It's kind of
You
making.
think so?
I don't think so. I know so.
But you need to prompt it.
Let me tell you one thing.
So how is it making us lazy?
Can I give you one thing
Yeah.
before I go further?
Yeah.
When I did metric, it was NCIS or NCIS.
Yeah.
Before CAPS.
Yeah.
The syllabus. Maybe the older people keep Bantu education.
Yeah, but the education.
When a question mark, I mean a questionnaire in an exam asks
Yeah.
you to write 800 words to explain a certain topic.
Yeah.
Do you know that you used to think deeper?
I know.
There was no AI, no prompts there.
Yeah.
And then it automatically cultivates your knowledge and then you become smarter. But now, when they give you online assignment, you are at home. They say, give us 1,500 words. What you do, you go to the ChatGPT or DeepSeek.
Yeah.
You just type the topic. It gives you that 1,500 words. Sometimes you don't even read. Copy,
Yeah.
paste, submit.
But remember what we used to do in olden days, Smega? That was time consuming. And
I
technology,
agree.
don't you think it's saving us that time?
But
so that you can do multiple things
whose
that you
time
are
are we
doing.
running on here? Like who said we are late? Who came up with time? Remember, time was
Yeah.
created after life was in existence.
I understand.
How did they know that?
No,
we are
don't
on
be
time?
religious about
No, I'm
it.
not being religious.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you, this is like this. Né?
Yeah.
I know speed sells.
Yeah.
This nowadays.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how good you are. Just
Yeah.
are you able to deliver on time?
Yeah.
I know that
Yeah.
that's the currency again. But here you asked me to solve a solution.
Yeah.
And AI can help me, give me hints there and there.
Yeah.
But I feel like we need to have a relationship that is 50-50.
Yeah.
You know, I'm against copy and pasting.
Okay.
Like read. Iphikise, you know, argue with the AI to say, no, I don't want you to say it. I want you.
But you can still argue with it, right?
But how many people do that?
Well, you are educating them now that they need to argue with it.
You should
Yes.
not always agree with the AI, guys.
Yeah.
Like, you need to change certain sentences, you know.
Yeah.
Like, as Sis Eva saying, like, fix the prompts.
Yeah.
You know, and teach people how to do prompts.
Exactly. So
Exactly.
now let's talk about Mula. Because a lot of people, I see that they are going for streaming, especially by Lorabai's music.
Yes.
Mara chelete hemi Joanda. Can I make money out of that?
If you use Mzansi Wood, you will. To be honest with you, this is how it is. And I come back again and I attack software developers in South
Yeah.
Africa. Hence, that's why I'm in the space of software developing.
Yeah.
We as South Africans and Africa,
Yeah.
we were supposed to have our own platforms. Whereby I can determine Uguti, 1 view, 100 rand. I don't need somebody's
Platform.
app
Okay.
that is non-South African, non-African, to determine that per each stream I get 0.1 cent. So that means you are just adding on the poverty.
Can I be a Nigerian right now? You see, your South African brothers and sisters are lazy. Why are they not having their own softwares?
They're lazy.
Back out sharper. I said, nah. I was
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
South Africans, I love them so much. I love you guys. South Africa is a beautiful country.
Yeah.
It's just that I feel like we are too good to consume. Like we are good consumers.
Okay.
And then we are not good inventors. We are not good innovators. We are not good developers.
Is that the reason why we don't have our own apps?
Yeah, that's why we broke. That's
Yeah.
why you'll see an actor saying, I'm broke, please donate for me. A musician that dies, donate for me, donate for me. So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to be that artist. That's why I want to make riches, you know.
Yes, Smega was
That's why I'm
shy.
Smega-Nathi, yeah.
Smega was sharp and
Yeah, like,
but give us a picture, maybe just to inspire them. The reason why maybe we're not motivated to having our own apps is because there's no one who's telling us the truth. If you were to own your own app, this is how much you can make. Maybe take us through that.
can I tell you the truth?
Yeah.
I'll just describe with what I know.
Yeah.
This is Mzansi Wood.
Mzansi Wood, born in Mzansi.
Born in Mzansi, right?
That's your own label, right?
That's my
your brand.
own brand,
Okay.
own distribution.
Nice one.
This is what happened. I had to study the industry
Yeah.
because the guys study before talking.
Yeah.
In Nigeria, we have Nollywood. In America, we have Hollywood.
South Africa.
In India, we have Bollywood.
South Africa.
South Africa,
Sasa Wood.
where?
don't know.
You understand?
Sorry. Give us the name.
And if it was Sollywood, it's like Solly. We have a guy named Solly. So for me, it was nah.
Okay.
So I'm the first to bring Mzansi Hood.
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So
Nice
meaning
one.
that no need for you to say, South Africa, we're still developing. No, use the name.
Yeah.
But call me before you use the name. Use the name Mzansi Hood because it's born in Mzansi. It's all about Mzansi content, Mzansi films, Mzansi music, Mzansi creative hub.
Copyrighted.
Because it's a hub.
Yes.
The app is going to be like WhatsApp. Gonna be chatting with the app. You're going to be transacting with the app.
Okay.
You subscribe, you watch. It's like Netflix. It's the same as these other movie streaming platforms. It's just that Mzansi Hood is going to be faster, cheaper and better.
Cheaper and better.
Exactly.
They say cheap things. They don't give quality.
Yeah, because now I'm for the people.
Okay.
I'll give them quality at a cheaper price.
I will give it to you then. It's fine.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's how I can answer you.
Yeah.
We need to create our own platforms. And then I've seen a lot of people who try to start the journey, but getting demoralized as time goes on.
Yeah.
Because the lack of support, lack of financial muscle. So that is why you need to adapt to move without money and with money. When I say without money, there are a lot of things you can do without money. Or you can go and save some things that can give you that little money to fund you a data that you need. Yes.
So, how do we get this still on AI,
Yes.
right? Hey man, Rabona man, hona le di roboto tse they're imitator.
Yes.
And now they're taking my voice and turning it into something else.
Yes.
And they're making millions online. What's your opinion on that?
For me, it's dangerous as time goes on. There are things that are good now, Sis Eva, that are bad in the future. You know? So I feel like it's conspiracy in a fun, entertaining way. I feel like they're trying to get your DNA. They're trying to get Eva that they can duplicate in a longer future. So I would say copyright it. You know, if you're using a certain platform to create an avatar, or you want to create your own imagination, copyright it, trademark it, lock it, let it be yours. Because at the end of the day, you're giving these ChatGPTs and other platforms billions. Because these people get paid as you use it. They don't need you to transact money. As long as you download it in your phone, it's in the money's in the account. You utilizing it, they calculate the hours spent, the analytics and the algorithms will determine that, okay, in South Africa, we are being utilized a lot. And then this is the money we made from that country.
Sure.
So I feel like people need to study the pros and cons of AI. AI is going to help us. Like, I feel like our grandmothers, they were using AI back in the days.
Kanjani?
They would tell a person from a mile away that she's pregnant. From a walk, be like, hey, you see that walk? She's pregnant. And this person is 1 month pregnant, bruh.
And the Barujama, you too much.
You understand? And if your eye, teka mo. Baru tobona motho le ngkhale wa mogcina.
Okay.
And now re koko tsena. That's AI.
And they were always right, eh? They were always
that's
right.
AI.
Yeah.
And remember,
but how is that
AI,
AI, Marluena?
I'm telling you, human intelligence, I feel like back in the day, we used to move by intuition.
Oh, yeah.
You get me?
Yes, yeah.
You used to say, hey man, moya waka autsa maishane le mutu o. And mutu a homo tsebe sis Eva. Mara homo feel.
As a prophecy in Dondwana.
You understand? So your your human intelligence, because I call it HI.
Okay.
Human intelligence.
Yes.
Your human intelligence tells you, protects you, defends. It's like an eye. When an object is about to hit an eye, this thing was automated to close.
Yes, yeah.
Happy little has sensors. That, you understand?
Yeah.
So from the bird's eye view, I would say AI has been existing for years and centuries. It's just that there's a good AI, there's a bad AI. And I feel like majority of us are entertaining the other AI.
La utlwa Smega o
So
reng.
be
Let's
careful.
let's not entertain the word AI. But now that you spoke about how you can make money with AI by actually having your own platforms, right? South Africans, you have actually reprimanded us not to be lazy. I don't think we are lazy. We just need a little bit of motivation. And for someone to come and encourage us, Uguti, if I were to go this route, how do I make money through this or with this, you know? But let's talk about the fair use. You said, you mentioned something very important, that if we don't wake up to what we have and utilize what we have, we'll always give people from outside.
We're consumers.
You know, yes,
Yeah.
you know. But now let's talk about this copyright amendment bill and specifically the fair use part. We are giving away our intellectual property. We are working so hard. Producers, they get into the studios, they spend time, they spend money, they spend, I don't know, like their talent, you know? And yet someone comes and they feel like we don't deserve what we're supposed to get from our talent. And the worst part, it's our government. What do you have to say about that?
What I can say about it, it's two answers that I'll give.
Yeah.
And I am not bashing South Africans to say they're lazy.
Yeah.
The stats, just the majority of them, they are lazy. The youth unemployment rate is huge, is high.
Yeah.
Everyone wanna be employed. Like, "Ngifuna bangiqashe," you know,
I like the way
type
you
of
say it.
thing. Why can't you be
Mqashi.
yourself, you know, be an
Yeah.
employer, you know? There's a lot of undergraduates that I know that in their minds they want to be hired somewhere big, and there's someone who built that bigness, you know. So I come back to your answer. Government and private sector
Yeah.
are two major sectors that are controlling our monies.
Yeah.
If your dream or if your skill or your talent works better or assist a lot of governmental things, government has to back you up, and nepotism must be away from that
Aish.
sector, because it's the one major thing that happens. Mina, sis,
Aish.
if I've seen a lot
And
of
gatekeeping as
I've seen a
well.
lot of people with
Yeah.
great potential
Yeah.
not receiving the help, and then I've seen those who have. I mean, those who have not
Yeah.
have. And then those who have not.
And those who've got the numbers, which we don't know whether they got from the robots or
You
not.
understand?
And the next thing, there's zero talent.
So I want to give you the answer for government and private sector. Private sector is that independent brainchild.
Yeah.
Government is the dependable brainchild, meaning that Cyril must sign on it, or a minister of certain or whoever in the department of whatever office must approve. That means you cannot move forth without that approval. But private sector, it is like the rebellious child. You get me? With or without the government, you're utilizing a private sector. As long as you manage to mobilize numbers, you can get paid, and no one. And SARS will just come, but if you have proof, the audit to say, I have 100 million, and this is the services that proves my 100 million. I don't think you're gonna find yourself in trouble. So for me, copywriting is important. It's just that, to be honest with you, the platforms we use to copyright are also not our own platforms. Like they're not our platforms.
But I want us to come back here, because remember this issue of the fair use, and I think Sambro is still dealing with it even today. They are simply saying, Uguti, if I create something, right, whether it's a film, song, or anything, and I put it on social media, anybody from America can still take my thing and utilize it without my consent, without even my knowledge. And you are saying AI is positive and also negative. It's positive in a sense that let's try and see how we can make a living out of it. But how do I make a living out of something that says, bring your product, but anybody can use it? And it's my government that says that. You know, you don't have to be an expert in this regard, right?
No, that's
probably,
true.
Yeah, because probably maybe you're not following some
The nice
issue,
thing,
but
the nice
how
thing
do
is
you
that
feel
I'm a
about
member.
that?
I've been a member for like 11 years in Samro.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. There's a lot of money locked there. Many
Yeah.
musicians are crying about how Samro is not distributing their fare, their fees very well. This is like this. That's where you must utilize AI. Remember, AI reduces human error. You only ask Evha dira the report. You have
Yeah.
error, but AI rectifies the error. AI tells you that Smega-Nathi's song played in these 5 radio stations.
Yeah.
AI. This is how much it must be allocated for Smega. You get me?
Yeah.
It is the same mistake that is happening ko police stationing ba re docket e latlhegile. E latlhega jwang docket go na le di computer o ka backupang
Ba batla
docket
Mkhwanazi.
o understand? Yes, Mkhwanazi.
Yes, Mkhwanazi.
Because at the end of the day, sis, think about this. I feel like they did it purposefully,
Okay.
so that they can embezzle some few monies. AI was supposed to say, and again, when you register with Samro, I don't like the fact that they don't allow you to submit your music.
Yeah.
You only submit metadata, which is your information that my song is 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But submit the song.
Yeah.
So that someone, when they steal my song, the machine will just say, okay, register 14 November when you released January. All right. This is the beat.
Yeah.
This is the beat. The machine will therefore determine, Uguti, are they 80% elements stolen?
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But Samro doesn't do that. They will tell you about, our system servers are going to be full. For me, it is being behind purposefully.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are in for IR.
Yeah.
But in many offices, if you go there, they use papers. You understand me? They still kill trees.
Yeah.
And we're in 4th industrial revolution.
Yeah.
So I would say this is just for a
They
nutshell.
still
only.
believe in analog, but let's
Exactly.
give
When it
credit where
benefits
it's
them.
due. Let's give credit where it's due, because I know there's a story about Samro right now, and of which I don't want to entertain the part, but let's give credit where it's due, because the very same Samro is the one that is actually fighting against the fair use. They are simply saying, government, you are killing our artists. If you're going to allow YouTube, TikTok, people that are coming from overseas, Facebook, to really, utilize our own IP in a way that they want. It's not fair. Then why are we investing our time and money getting into those studios and do whatever that we need to do? But I want us to talk about the most sensitive thing, right, in the industry. This is something that people don't want to talk about. We spoke about AI versus music and so forth. It's okay. But now let's talk about spirituality in the entertainment industry. How big or small do you think spirituality is in the music industry?
That's a powerful question, what you're asking. And I don't want this answer to really put me in cold waters. But Angbasabi either way, because I have my own platform.
I will. Namuza.
Yeah. This is like this for me.
Like this.
When I say South Africa is America 1.0,
Okay.
back in the apartheid regime,
Yeah.
when Bumere Makeba and Brenda Fast, they used to be alive. We used to make genuine music. Now times have changed. We lost the African touch. We were like, America is dope. Let's imitate America.
Yeah.
So we find ourselves in that ship of imitating rather than being authentic. Mapiano came and rescued a lot of imitation that was happening. Now we find ourselves having our own gender like Kwaito used to. You get me? That give us that identity.
Yes.
You get me? But when times goes on, we find ourselves losing it spiritually, because America, I won't lie to you, it's really, really slaughtering God's children. And
How so?
in the music industry, if you are not gay, you must be an Illuminati. And that's it.
What are you saying, bruh?
If you are not gay in the music industry, you must be an Illuminati in America.
If you are
for
not
you to
gay
make it, for you to make it
in the
you hear
music
me?
industry.
Yeah, for you to make it, you must either be gay, or you must either do some cults that has nothing to do with the gospel of God.
Hey.
So the spirituality, it's really a mess. Look at our boy G Mashego, he was confessing that Baba tla go nrekisa batho ba. To what? Where?
Okay. Let's not talk
You know,
about.
I don't want to talk about him,
yeah.
but if you give the boy a chance,
Yeah.
the boy might give you something that you don't know.
that we don't know.
Yeah.
No. Well, not to say that I don't want to talk about him because we're still going to come back to him.
Yes.
I'm very much interested when you say if you are not gay,
You
can't
these
make it in
cults.
this industry.
You cannot.
Yeah. So
In America,
if in America.
Yeah.
So in South Africa,
it's coming.
it's coming.
Can I be honest? Why I'm saying it's coming?
Yeah.
Do you remember Zola 7? Don't cry, don't cry, and Joop Joop. You still remember that music, the impact it used to the youth.
Yeah.
Where is it now? Now
It
it's all
went with
about
them,
screw, right?
Yeah.
It's all about kwa. You get me?
Yeah.
We are diluting our identity that will match that side. I'll give you a lot of artists that went AWOL.
Yeah.
Sam Smith before the industry, he was good. Well, after he made it, he changed the nigga. Wear high heels. Rappers back in the day, we used to walk like this, man.
Yeah.
We used to be gangster. Like,
Yeah.
we used to be rough,
And
masculine. Now, small Lil Nas, man. Mara small rapper, you understand?
I'm not laughing as in like I'm
Yeah, so
discriminating.
it's
but
dangerous. We are losing masculinity if you are a man. And I'm a man, I'll only talk about males in the industry.
So
Yeah.
let's break it down for someone who is lost like me.
Yeah.
Right? I believe that we live among and with gays.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And when you see someone now, transforming from being a real man into being a gay,
Yes.
Is there a problem with that?
Yes. Why are you transitioning?
It's like coming from the Free State, and I live in Limpopo, and in Limpopo they speak Sepedi.
So that means there's a demon.
There's a deep kanjani.
That means something has entered you.
But what types of rituals are happening in that industry? Because I think a lot of people, we try to sugarcoat it. Maybe take us through that.
I love the fact that the internet is broad.
Yeah.
I love the fact that now the devil is no longer in hiding. We see the awards they host.
Okay.
Yeah, they will turn red. Like the whole stage will be like having a blood background.
That's creativity.
All right, call it that.
Yeah.
It's cool, but has nothing to do with the gospel.
Okay.
Has nothing to do with the instrument of God. Has nothing to do with saving souls. Has nothing to do with empowering youth to do good. Has nothing to do with that.
But can I challenge you?
Challenge me.
The music industry, it's not all about gospel music. We've got people that are singing love songs.
No, God is love. So I'm not disputing that. God is love.
We've got people that are singing about money.
And money is another God.
Okay, explain to me.
Because the book says you cannot serve two masters. You cannot serve God and money. It didn't say God and devil.
Yeah.
You get me?
Okay.
Money is the tool that a fellow human being must utilize to make something, because it's the answer of everything. It's not something you must worship or, trying to chase.
So you feel like we are worshiping money?
Yes.
Fame?
Not even feel. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Spirituality, if you're a musician and then you are all about God, it's hard for you to make it in the game. Very hard.
What makes it hard?
Because it is run by Lucifer.
Okay.
The music is, do you remember Lucifer was the greatest singer in heaven?
Yeah.
Greatest musician ever. So he came on earth with his tools and skills, and he's using music to relay people out of God's mission. So
Okay.
that is why gospel musicians, their duty was to win souls.
Yeah.
But now we find a lot of gospel musicians succumbing to this other god, which is money. Olundi, they used to crawl, they used to touch air. They used to, when they perform, they used to crawl in the floor. You can see that this person is no longer performing for us now. This person is worshiping God.
So it has been there.
So now you hear gospel song, oh, it's nice, and then you read a newspaper now that says something different from the music. You get me? So it's a war. You need to choose a side, whether you
Yeah.
with the red pill or blue pill.
Ke kopa re ye deeper ne. I always hear people talking about rituals in the music industry. But maybe give us examples of those kinds of rituals that people are complaining about.
Mina ngizokhuluma nge-experience yami.
Yeah.
I was in a trio. We were good.
Yeah.
Beautiful musicians in that trio. I was their leader. It was back 2016.
Yeah.
I was the leader, so I used to submit press kits, demos online, submitting to these major labels.
Yeah.
And then I'll get responses to say, wow, dope. Let's have an interview with you guys. We want to sign you, right? This is my own experience with a major label. Why I had to create my own. This label said, here's the contract, here's the money. We want to give you 3 album contract. You give us 3 albums in 3 years, we're good to go. The stipend, they were giving us 240,000 US dollars. You convert in rands. You understand? So the money was good. We were young. I was at school. But in the contract, they stipulated a secret society practice.
In the contract.
In the contract, it's written in very fine font. It's a fine print. It's a fine print.
What did it say?
It talks about preserving the soul. That our soul needs to be preserved and for future accidents and unforeseen circumstances. So we need to be preserved.
How?
There is someone, Baphomet, who's going to protect us.
It was written there on the contract.
It's written as a secret society. When I research what is a secret society, I find many things happening. There's both Freemasons, there's Illuminati, there's a lot happening. In Njengalamzansi, even here in South Africa, we have Uktwala.
Okay.
So that's our Illuminati as
Yeah.
Africans.
Yeah?
But ithathe lento ayinabungozi. Yeah, as we says.
Ifake emabeleni.
Yeah.
Ungaluzi imali.
Uyabona nangigcoke kanje phela if I were to be 100 million rich
Yeah.
in South Africa,
Yeah.
always wearing this.
Yeah.
Bazothi ngithwele ngada
But that's our tradition, our culture, bruh. There's
No, I'm
nothing
just
wrong
saying
with that.
that-
Yes. No, I get you.
Can I be honest?
Yes.
Pastors,
Yeah.
we've seen a lot of videos of pastors going to a sangoma for power.
Yeah.
You understand what it is? The controversy there. You are a pastor, you are a shepherd, an instrument for God, but you go and ask artificial powers.
Yeah.
But but they call people into the synagogue. Thola kuyagcwala. You find people like when I say poof to you, you just fall, just fall. Those are things that are not biblical.
So let's go back to that secret society contract, because I'm interested in that.
When I asked, because in that
Yeah.
meeting, it was our scouter, the person who found us,
Yeah.
the lawyer, entertainment lawyer, and then there's an agency. And then it's us, the artist. 4. The table is like rectangle. 4 this side, and then these are the board people.
Yeah.
A&R, MD, label manager, they were there. The label was good. We were told that we're gonna be working with a lot of producers that are producing big artists in America. Oh, we were happy and young, excited,
Yeah.
But because of where I come from, my grandfather was a musician, my father was a musician, I'm a musician. So they told me secret as well to say, don't agree to this, agree to that. So when I took the contract and I revisited it with my family, it was tough for me to take the decision to say, I'm signing with this label. But the money was good. So I wanted to I went and contested the secret society to say, disclose further, what must I do? Is my mother gonna be safe if I sign here? Because I saw and I heard rumors that if I sign, most of the time they take my loved ones.
Like
see,
bayafa.
they take you, the person you love the most. goes as a sacrifice. So it comes with a sacrifice. So I was having a lot of questions, and then they were mad. They were mad.
So if you sacrifice,
And I didn't sign.
So if you sacrifice your loved one, because I want to understand.
Yeah.
If you sacrifice the loved one, what was there in return for you?
The fame and money. That money was gonna be my child. I was gonna command money now. And fame. And then I need to maintain it as time goes on.
Sure.
So I couldn't. I studied, I researched what is Illuminati, what is Freemason, what is Uktwala, what are the sacrifices behind. It's not something that I'm bored and I'm saying it to you, Sis Eva.
Yeah.
The reason why my music now, it's gospel rap, because I do gospel rap. I bring kingdom kids in the kingdom.
Yeah.
You know, those who want to suicide themselves, when they listen to my music, they will never do such a thing.
So in South Africa, since you actually related that to Ugutwala, what are the rituals in Ugutwala, especially the one that musicians are practicing?
It's different, and Uktwala, I won't lie to you, I don't have much information about it, but what I know is that there's something they give you in return of something. It's different, it has stages. You know, there are people, as I told you, that they can give you this thing. This thing can have something in it. You know, if I take it out, my powers are gone. If I take it in, my powers are back.
So
no, it's written Smega. I got it from Ghana. Even if I always say that let everything happen according to how you believe. If you believe this is gonna be my God, it will work for me. And if your God is the God that is unseen, it's gonna work for you. I cannot determine a person who would believe a group. But this is what I will say. Music industry is in danger. Music industry has a lot of spirits. I won't lie to you. That's where the demon is at.
Because I'm just interested to also find out, if I don't sleep with another woman in the music industry, how am I going to lose my talent? Why am I so desperate? Why do you think people can be so desperate and they're going to lose themselves? They're going to lose their families. I mean, what's the desperation all about?
It's the pressure.
It's the pressure.
And poverty. It's painful.
Poverty. So society also plays a role.
A lot. Society plays a role to our young kids.
Ish.
But it takes a village to raise a child. Society is important. And to be honest with you, if I grow up as a musician and my village says to me, you won't succeed, you will amount to nothing. So I will have that fuel to prove them wrong, and then I'll end up taking bad decisions and bad contracts. But the money is good.
So Shuguti, some of these artists that are signing contracts without reading them, they don't even see those kinds of prints that you're talking about, your secret society. Because if you don't read, how would you know what you are signing yourself for? Which is very dangerous.
Can I tell you why I'm saying that? The devil is interested in three things. In pastors. Because pastors control many people. So the devil will tempt pastors. That's why even Yeshua, the child of God, was killed by pastors. Was not killed by thieves or murderers or rapists. Was killed by pastors. Because anything that deals with mass people or mass destruction, the devil is there. The devil will deal with politicians. He can use a politician to derelay people. And then thirdly, the musician. Because music penetrates your soul without permission.
Ish.
Without permission.
That's powerful, eh?
So if I summon demons and then you listen to my song, it's a ritual. You get me? So that is why I said Lucifer was the greatest worshipper. So music for him is number one.
Now personally, I always ask myself, why every time, how could the traditional doctors in, and when you look at the life of this person, you see that this person is gifted or this person is an artist. Why are we the targets And why are we so gullible that someone comes to you and say, before your talent is succeed, or tshwantse o lo tlhaba, nku, o lo tlhaba this, o lo tlhaba that, or you can go to the kerekeng tsa bazalwane. Ba tla o bolela hore tshwantse o ye Ghana pele, o lo etsang. So these things for me, it's like they relate, but they just operate differently. Yeah. Now, so now, just to end our conversation, I want us to discuss something very important. Majority of our artists, they suffer from mental illness.
Yes.
And I want to talk specifically about artists. You know, we see a lot of artists that are under depression. Some of them, they die poor. Some of them, they try by all means. They've got so much talent. But you tell hey, mutho haphumelele. And then kausani uthi, mutho sure. But what do you think causes that?
As a musician,
Yeah.
the sleepless nights, musicians work hard. I won't lie to you. If you're a passionate musician,
Yeah.
not having 9 to 5, like me, I'm full-time musician. This is what I do every day, every night. I eat it, I drink it, I talk about it. So if you're like that, you'll spend more hours in the studio with your team. Tomorrow morning, they want you to perform at a long distance venue. Coming back, maybe you'll do like 3 gigs in a day. That's exhausting. You understand me? You'll find yourself having anxiety of not resting well. That's number 1. Number 2 is the pressure. You wanna compete with someone else in the social media, and you forget your own journey. You know, if this guy buys grills in the teeth, and then they costed like 44,000 rand. Now you put yourself in an unnecessary pressure.
Eish.
You understand? Of one accumulating the same grills, and then you use your wife's money, you use your parents' money, your kids' money to buy those things so that you are relevant to this society. And then find yourself broke, find yourself shelterless, and then become depressed.
Okay.
The third one is alcohol and substance abuse.
Yeah.
Musicians, I've seen a lot, says Evh'a. I mean, I'm one musician, I cannot perform well when I'm drunk. Like when I have to deal with the stage, I want it sober. You get me? Because once I'm intoxicated, my saliva level, I can't control it.
Okay.
My articulation fades. Have you seen a drunk person? They don't talk well. They talk sleepy-ish. And I'm performing live here. So I always I want to do it sober, right?
Yeah.
And those who use weed makes me dry.
It
I
makes
love
you dry.
it. Like I need air.
It makes others high.
You can
And
be
feel
high,
good
but
about themselves.
Can I be honest? I'm a rapper, I'm not a singer.
Yeah.
Rap, you need energy because you're using a lot of words, right? So you're dry. So I don't do substance abuse at all when I do my craft.
Okay.
But many musicians, they rely on the creativity when they're high, when they're drunk. That's where the creativity comes in. So if you take away these substances away, or if they cannot no longer afford the weed, they no longer afford the cocaine, they no longer afford whatever substance abuse, they will therefore steal and then found in a newspaper, go through depression and anxiety.
Mental illness.
You get me? And again, the financial constraints.
Yeah.
You work hard. A person like me, Smega, in fact, I came a lot of times from depression of financial constraints. I would invest in an event, 100,000, 50,000, 30,000 in an event and lose it all. You know, and lose it all. I've paid everyone. I didn't make profit. That will take me to turmoil. I would be depressed. You get me?
Yeah.
And then you get an opportunity. They tell you that, you know what, for you to make it, you need to bribe this person, you need to bribe that person, you need to bribe that person to make it. And then how much all in all? Just give us 88,000. You're
Out
gonna
of
be
how
a star.
much?
You're gonna be like Davido. You're gonna be like Wizkid. And then you're stressed. Where am I going to get that man? And then it leads to depression and anxiety.
So what is the solution, Because a lot of people, they talk about mental illness, they talk about our unwellness as artists, but people, they don't understand the struggles that we are going through that you just explained to me now, But what would be the solution? Because I know there's someone out there who's watching and they say, hey, bruh, I'm going through that, but I don't know what to do.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Because this is a remedy that works for me and that works for people that I've mentored and advised. God first. If you put God as your center, even if you are hungry, He will feed you. When you're thirsty, He will give you and quench you. So God is number one. You are a musician. You need to find why are you a musician? Why God trusted you with this gift. So don't run away from Him because He's the one who gave you the talent.
Yeah.
So connect yourself with God. That's the remedy number one. Remedy number two, try by all means to not fall on the societal pressures. Do you. Be authentic, as I said to you.
Yeah.
Your story is your uniqueness.
Yeah.
Your story cannot be like other people's story.
True.
Sell your story. And your story will give you whatever you want, Number three, be patient and build. Consistency beats perfection. And the social media now. Sis Evh'a can make 5 reels a day and post them without getting paid. But one day someone call me. Someone call me and say,
Patience is a virtue.
boy, your consistency, boy. Let's talk endorsements.
Nothing is easy.
Exactly. And the fourth remedy, you must have a supporting partner. If you are jolling, if you are single, have a supporting circle.
Yeah.
It is important as a creative to have that supporting partner.
Yeah.
Whenever you feel like your energies are running dry or running low, she's gonna be there or he's gonna be there touching your back and say, you got this, just move, just be patient, I got you. If the rent is due and I don't have money and I'm a musician, I'm working on an album, my lady, my man, my father, my friend, my mentor, just pay 3 months in advance for me, for the rent, so that I focus in this project. And once this project makes it, I'll be able to compensate y'all's work.
But be careful of those partners.
No, that is
that
what
when
I'm
you
saying.
get successful, the next thing
they gotta
they
be
change.
family-like,
Exactly.
like they gotta be some people that are like in your vicinity and people to trust.
Yes, true. Listen, Smega, we have actually discussed a lot,
A lot.
And I just feel like this time was very short, bro.
Very.
There's so much because I mean, my shoko spilled the beans. I was very much interested to even go there, but I was like, hey, I don't want to be sued.
It reminds me when I was young. When I used to be young, I used to see what he sees. Yeah.
But you can tell this child is traumatized. But I don't want us to go back there. But thank you so much for joining us on the show.
No, thank
I
you.
just feel like I need to call you back. I just feel like you need to tell us about this secret society more, and maybe even show the people when you go to the festivals, be careful of 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
We get too excited as artists, we get too excited as the society, but we don't realize that artists, God gave us power. And being on stage, if I come up with this hairstyle and being famous, everybody tomorrow, they are for this hairstyle. I'm the influencer. And people don't understand that. And that is why our people can be fed with anything.
Yeah, right.
Because of why? Knowledge.
Yeah.
Exactly. They perish.
They perish.
They perish. But thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I wish you all the best with your
Thank
your project. 13 music videos at a go.
Yes.
You are managed. I'm your friend today. Give me a high five. You are too slow. Yabona again. No, man. But guys, give it up for Smega-Nathi Nkosi. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. So, Mzansi, this is what we're on about. Creative talk. This is what we do. Give you guys the best advice ever. And also, let us talk the truth the way it is. Let us not hide anything. Because in this industry, it has got power to influence. And also, it has got power to destroy our people. So until next time, hopefully, Mr. Mafukate will be joining us next time. So I say to you, God bless you and act responsibly.
Holy oxygen.
Holy oxygen. Sure.